Alright, well, we're finally here in Lakonia. I think we'll just take a brief stop here. What I decided to do was to sail around to the south of actual Lakonia. Just because I wanted to fill in some of the blanks in the map. See if I could find any docks. You know how I usually roll at this point. So, let me really quickly spend my skill point, which I got because I leveled up in a cutscene, but you couldn't even see it. Man at arms. Hold L1 and down to swap weapon wheel, or ability wheel. Okay. What did I say I was gonna get? Oh, we'll level this up, I guess, because there's nothing else. No, here we go. Heavy shots. We'll get this. Damage is increased by 150. We'll do that, I guess. Sure, why not? The Cave of Poseidon. Welcome to the Peloponnesian arc of the playthrough, my friends. The Valley of Warriors. Alright, we'll melee this fucker. What the fuck is this? Oh god, poison. This is the guy who uses poison. Uh-oh, you're dying. Yeah, so I was actually thinking about that in my head. I had a good chuckle while I was sailing over. Basically, this is the Peloponnesian arc of the playthrough. Like, I don't know if we could really divvy up this playthrough into arcs, per se. We kinda almost could. Like, there was an island arc, there's going to be a later island arc, which is pretty much going to be it, and then there's just going to be cleanup at the end of the playthrough. Like, cleaning up all the remaining old pieces and whatnot. But, yeah, that's pretty much how it went. We got a long day's journey ahead of us. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm feeling reinvigorated. I think because we made good progress, and also just because I'm not hungry anymore for some reason. So that could be a bad sign, I guess. Let's go in here. I should have scoped out the chests from above. But, oh well, I guess I'm not that smart after 70 hours of playing this game. I'm pretty dumb. I mean, look at me. I don't even parry correctly. I don't do anything right. In case you haven't figured that one out yet. Okay, take this. I gotta clean out my inventory. That alone is gonna take me like 30 minutes. Between items I want to save and items I want to delete, that's gonna take me a good chunk of time, which is why I didn't even bother to do it. I think I moved like 2 items and I'm like, you know what? Let's hit 50 by the end of this session. Because I do want to be able to upgrade, or at least start upgrading my gear from whatever level it is all the way up. I forget what I said about my boots too. Did I say I was going to use the Noxious? I think I did. I forget. It's already been that long, apparently. So apparently, Alethea is just tired of the first civilization fucking everything up. I guess she's been in the shadows this whole time. Finally acquired enough power or meaning to be able to break free and stop it once and for all. Tired of Juno fucking everything up, tired of Minerva not doing enough, and I don't even know where Jupiter is. I don't know if he's dead or not. In the grand scheme of things, this cave is pretty much empty. So I think I passed the treasure. Because Juno apparently is planning her move. I mean, that was the plot of Black Flag and Rogue, I believe, right? No, Rogue's plot I don't think was that. Rogue's plot was left open-ended for the real world timeline. Rogue's plot was left, I believe, as a choice that you don't see the outcome of. So who knows what it'll be. They could never address it again. They could address it again. I mean, that's not the biggest issue, I don't think. Let's be fair. Whether or not the intern, who apparently is supposedly a different intern from the one from Black Flag, I never was too clear on that. I felt like it was the same person, but apparently that's not the case. But anyway, yeah, let's start here, I guess, and move inland. Cave of Poseidon. Now, Lakonia has to be probably one of the biggest areas in the game, by far. By far. No doubt in my mind.
Away we go!
There might not really be anything out here, to be truthful. What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me.
Ella.
Just make sure that there's nothing, really. Jeez, this is pretty long. I'm not going to deny that. It's basically 2 full kilometers. Oh, fuck no. Two kilometers of just straight wilderness. Lynxes and bears and tigers, oh my. Well, this doesn't seem like a bad place if you want to hunt, like, for pelts and leather.
Come on.
There's also a wolf here, if I remember correctly. So we have that to look forward to. We can finally complete that plot line at some point in the next 10 hours of me exploring Peloponnesia. Or Peloponnesia, I'm sorry, Peloponnesia, what the fuck? I said 3 hours of sleep finally eating away at my brain, slowly but surely, until there's nothing left. Oh, fuck you! I'll teleport back to the ship for that. And I guess we'll sail in. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna keep heading into the mainland. So unlucky. If I had just gone a little further, I would have seen that. Underwater challenges are quite something, to say the least. Where are they?
Better stay hidden.
Where are these pirates? Here we go. One. Apparently they're all spread out. Here's another. Oh, he didn't die? Yeah, I was wondering, like, it kind of seemed like he did for a push. I don't know why I didn't block that. Kind of seemed like he did for a bit there, but he didn't at all. Oh, maybe I should use the heavy attack. Seems like the heavy is a lunge. Yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to do, and that will technically give me my combo finisher bonus. So I think that's what I'm going to do. R2 seems to make you lunge for your first hit. Aha, see? Still figuring things out. As I said, I'm not very smart, in case you haven't noticed. What the hell are you? Part of my location objectives, pretty much. I guess we'll go up the East Coast. Because specifically, I'll sail up the West Coast, and I guess I'll sail back down. You know, just to get the outline of the areas, to make sure that there's nothing like that, you know, underwater place that I'll miss, because I didn't, you know, go 100% of the map. Because, you know, that's what, I guess, game developers expect us to do now. They expect us to comb every inch of their fucking game world. Wait till games become this long as the standard, by the way. I don't know, maybe we'll never reach that as a standard. And you know what? Maybe that's not a terribly awful thing. Not that I have anything against this game. Oh, here's the wolf, probably. But, to be fair, this has been an incredibly long endeavor.
Come on.
I checked the rendering for the videos, and it's already over a day on the playlist. It's probably closer to a day and 8 hours now. Because that was when I was at 19 videos, it was at 22 hours. Just think about that. 19 parts of a playthrough equates to 22 hours. Yeah, that's a wolf.
That's no ordinary wolf.
Okay, well, let me save, I guess. Couldn't even begin to, like, take that apart as, like, any sort of statistical analysis. Like, it just is what it is, and that's literally what it is. You can't really define it as anything else. Oh, fuck. Well, I lost my advantage. This is like a black rock wolf. Get it, dude. Use the fucking... Thank you. Another one. That roar is horrifying, by the way. Okay, I don't really know what to make of this. Okay. I forgot already. I'll get used to it. Yeah, I like that. I like it already. Oh shit, that's a lot. I got the head of the Lakonia wolf. Shit, I missed him. Just barely. I missed him again. Fuck. Where is he? Okay. I don't know why they're just barking at me. Oh, fuck, here they come. Okay, never mind. Yes, he walked into it, okay. Clearly wasn't very smart with that one. To be fair, I probably dodged out of attacks and then dodged back into them, so, you know. It is what it is. That quest is so far away, I'm not even going to bother with it. Okay, good. We'll have a viewpoint up here, which is good. Oh. I was wondering why I was whistling. It's just the normal whistle.
Come on, come on.
You know what's sad? Still haven't gotten to play Luigi's Mansion yet. And I think that hurts me the most because I was really looking forward to playing it. But this game has been so long, dude. When I first picked up this game, I said, okay, I did Origins for how long? Like about a week? I expected this game to be kind of like 6 days. And not because I expected it to be shorter, but I expected to spend more time per session on it, which I have done. Like, don't get me wrong, I like games that are this really long, and I mean, there's literally, we haven't done any grinding, we haven't farmed anything yet. I mean, I'll give the game that. I'll give the game its length. I'll give the game that almost none of its length is grinding, unless you consider, you know, fighting and all this stuff over and over again, grinding. But I find that to be kind of nitpicky. Because technically you could make that argument about any video game that reuses content more than like a couple times. I mean, every game has to have some core degree of gameplay, right? Like a shooter will come down to shooting. Like an action-adventure game will come down to melee combat or whatever. Like stealth games come down to not being seen. I mean, you could technically say that about any game. If you boil it down hard enough, every game is fucking repetitive. Because that's the point of a video game. You do something you like, and you do it a lot, and you hopefully do it differently as much as you can. And that's how I see it. So, fuck what I know. Zarek's Point. Let's get this down here. Like, I get when games are, like, just kind of grindy, repetitive, just for the sake of being grindy and repetitive. Like, the verdict on this game, I don't know when it's coming. It's going to be lit. Probably not, though. Let me not hype it up. The verdict on this game is going to be probably... There's no way I can get around the fact that this is the longest playthrough ever, like, that I've done. I mean, I don't know what the longest playthrough ever is, but so let me just say that I've done. Because we were on some real next level shit. To even consider it, by the way. So, the verdict is going to be crazy. I think, like, Origins had the right amount of quests and balance of areas, except for that Roman part. I think this game has... it has a pretty decent balance, like, it's right behind Origins. I think it utilizes its areas better, for the most part. There's a quest over here? What is this? Homes... Oh! That's actually the story. I've literally found the story quest. Maybe we should go to Sparta first.
Don't want to be caught here.
Caught doing what? So I actually indirectly went towards the story mission, which is crazy. Where? Oh, okay. I literally did not see her. Okay. One. Insta-killed her. I killed an elite instantly. Oh, nice. The dog flops over. Okay, where's the... Oh, here it is, right here. Right at my feet. You have a rusted battle sword at level 47. Okay, it seems like this area is mostly wilderness as well. I don't expect them all to be wilderness, but... Doesn't seem like we're gonna have any, like, hectic amounts of start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. The burned Temple of Apollo. I don't know who I was supposed to combo that to. Oh, this guy? Found the ancient tablets with no problem. No fuss, no muss. Oh! What about this person? Basically was about an inch away from one-shotting her. Okay. Let's go north then. I actually want to look at the mercenary menu, but technically there's no reason to look at it anymore because I know I'm the top mercenary. I am the apex predator and the top of the food chain. And they'll never forget it. At this point, it's only really worth for the cultists menu, if I get any legendary lieutenants anymore. There's only a couple things really worth going into the menu
Off
for.
we go now.
It's good enough, right? Yep, give me my credit. Okay. The real objective is over here. It's just a city. Oh, fuck. Oops. I can't do the thing. Get it! Yeah! You're a Spartan, yeah, as I slaughter Spartans over and over. Oh my god, I forgot what it was like to use that move and to launch something like it. It's been so long. Okay, what am I doing here? Lost treasure. Oh, here it is. Nice lost treasure, loot treasure. Oh no. I don't think this is my horse. I don't think it matters anyway, so whatever. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, now we're starting to get more objectives and places to go. And the lion. Does this have anything worth looking into? Nope. No location objectives. We're actually worming our way closer and closer to Sparta. So yeah, there is a dock here. So what I'll do is I'll come back down here. I'll grab the ship and I'll sail north. I'll do that later. Make those two stops on the way, and then I guess go further west because we're approaching Sparta. So we're getting there. Okay, and then the music cut off. What the fuck? Okay. Now it's dead quiet. I can literally hear myself think. It's another town. Okay, we got something out here. We're actually working our way over to Zarek's point. I mean, maybe I should just go to... Oh, shit! Oh, that's his bear? Oh, fuck. I thought it was some bear attacking people. Oops. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah, they're pissed. Maybe they'll lose me. Yeah, I think they did. Okay. They chased for a long time. I'm not going to deny that. Oh, nice. We're going to get a tomb. Be able to upgrade the heavy charge. Tomb of the Forgotten Hero. Yo, game. I get it. I know. I mean, this one I could at least understand. They do a lot of tutorial pop-ups, like I just started playing this game. Like I didn't play Origins. Yo, what happened to games reading your save files and being like, wait a minute, you played this game? Oh, you're a bro. I remember when Tails did that for, what was it, Xillia 2? That was lit. That was honestly one of the coolest parts of the playthrough. Was like, oh shit, you played all these games? You're a fucking real fan. Here you go, free stuff. At that point, and to this day, The only game I did not play in the Tales series that I could have played for maybe credit was Symphonia Dawn of the New World. That was the only game I could have played but didn't. God, I did not like the Wii. I was out. I think I've said that story before. But to recap it in relatively short form, I completely dropped the Wii after about a year or two. Because I felt like it was just a casual console. It didn't have the same attraction to me as the GameCube did. And people and friends and people I've known have tried to say, but what about this game? It's just like... No, it's not. None of the games were like the GameCube. Galaxy was not Sunshine. At all. I did not like Galaxy. I don't even think I played Galaxy 2. Twilight Princess came out for it, but I consider that to be a GameCube game. Which is weird, because I consider Breath of the Wild to be a Switch game. So, there's not much consistency on that, so don't hold me too much to that. But, yeah, I mean, it didn't really add too much. I mean, you could count Breath of the Wild as either, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. What else did I play on that fucking console? Oh, Other M? Do I even need to talk about fucking Metroid Other M? I'm not exploring this. Goodbye. There was some other alternate way to get in there. I don't care, and if the game doesn't take me back here, I guess I'll just never know. Probably garbage anyway. Other M, the Resident Evil rail shooters were good. They had a couple, like, rail shooters were fine on the Wii, but I mean, it's not a rail shooting console. Like, I didn't, you know, drop 300 to do rail shooting. Fuck. Metroid Prime 3 was good. You know, admittedly, at first I was like, this control scheme is so fucking weird and terrible. But the more I played it, the more I realized how good it really was for the Metroid Prime, like, name. Like, it... Obviously, I think first-person shooter controls will be better. But... Because the Switch, I don't think, is compatible with the Wii... I mean, with the Wiimote. I don't think the Switch can use it. I think it's finally dead. So, if they ever remade that, I'd like to think they would put a controller scheme in that has all the perks of playing a, you know... That's my biggest thing, is that with the Odyssey shit... Of course, talking about Super Mario Odyssey, they didn't give the controllers, if you just want to do normal shit on the controller, you can't do all the moves in the game on the controller. You have to play with the Joy-Cons, and I really don't like that. Oh god, it's a fucking fort. Oh lord. Well, at least it's a Spartan fort. At least you always know there will be Spartan forts to raid, so there's that for you. But, yeah, I was pretty saddened by that. I was like, dude, you have all this greatness and everything, and you couldn't just remap these buttons. You couldn't have a little update that remapped these buttons, but, you know Nintendo.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
They live and die by that bullshit. Which sometimes it works, but I really do not like motion controls. That shit was a fad. It was meme culture, which is why it's dead now. Didn't revolutionize shit in the end. Maybe it had a few games that were, like, pretty fucking cool. I thought Resident Evil 4 was good with motion controls. But by God, man, the way that shit... What was that? There was that one E3 that was just constant motion controls. I think it was 2012, 2011. I honestly should rewatch old E3s. I think that might be something cool to do. To rewatch old E3s from years past. I'm not going to go, like, super far back. I think E3, like, started in, like, the late 90s. Or maybe the mid-2000s. I remember, like, learning about a couple mid-2000 ones. But I think it would be at least pretty interesting to go back all the way to, like, the first major E3 and just look at the games that came out and, like, how influential and cool they were. Because a lot of this shit never came to pass. And some of it came to pass by complete accident. Like fucking Battle Royale games was a complete shot in the pan. And look where we are now with them. You know, the new COD has it. The new Battlefield is supposedly going to have it. Everyone wants a fucking piece of the pie. Which I guess is fair enough. I mean, I can't say... No, no. Just drop. Thank you. Can't say I'm okay with one game copying another, and then that people shouldn't make battle royales. I don't even have anything against them. I just, you know, it's a fad. It's like when everyone wanted co-op zombie games. Remember that? That was a thing that happened. And once it was done, it never came back because it was just a one-time thing. It was bad. Which is sad because Left 4 Dead was good, but whatever. Who even likes Valve anyway? Who even remembers a time when Valve made games? Valve making games is kind of like a meme. Like, you had to be there to know about it. It's like the Reagan years. You had to literally be alive to know about it to make the meme. Everything else is like second-hand memery, if that makes sense. Like, you can't meme it as hardcore. It's like motion controls. I'm going to be able to, for the rest of my life, say that they legitimately thought that waving around a dildo was a good idea. And Nintendo got away with it. I mean, they did it because they did it first, and they pretty much did it the best. Because the Kinect is fucking dead. PS Move had a brief resurgence because of the PSVR, and you needed the Move controllers after like 3 years. And the rest is just history. People like to say I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy, but there was a time, there was like a good 5 years I did not like almost anything Nintendo put out. They pretty much almost killed every franchise I liked. I didn't like Pokemon Gen 5. I thought it was completely phoned in. Just shitty, not the same quality as Gen 4. I didn't like Metroid after Other M, because Other M pretty much shit all over everything about Metroid I liked. I didn't like Mario, because I thought Galaxy was not good enough to be a Sunshine clone. Pikmin 3 was nowhere in sight at that point. It's like all the GameCube games I loved just kind of disappeared. Zelda, I didn't like Skyward Sword. I thought it was a cheap motion control cash-in. I didn't like the Paper Mario game, which is funny, because apparently Super Paper Mario is more loved by the community than normal Paper Mario. Or, what is it? Color Splash. I thought Color Splash was probably my favorite playthrough of 2016. Hands down. Because it was just so quirky. It was a great game. Oh, come on. Thank you. Suck it down and die, asshole. Okay. We're good. They haven't made me yet. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, that's bullshit. I didn't tell him to stand up like that. Okay, good. We killed him. Woo! To be fair, at this point, I have what? I should just jump in. Let the body count go up. Ooh, I was almost late on that one. Right, so I do this. Yeah, that's a huge lunge. So that's how you're supposed to use the daggers. You only use the heavy hits to close the distance, and you use the light hits. Oh, fuck.
What's going on? Huh.
I don't know, asshole. Oh, shit. Literally poke this dude. What? It didn't let me hit him again. Okay, whatever. Never gonna remember that now either, which is the sad part. It's such a good skill, and I'm not retaining it at all. Oh, fuck me. What the fuck? What happened? Okay, that wasn't good. It didn't. Okay. We're getting some weird shit right now because I'm not getting what I want. I want to overpower it. It just didn't do anything. Oh, look, it's Pisto! Holy shit. They finally got Pisto back into the action. I missed you, buddy. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Pisto? They hit him. They killed him. She killed him. She killed her own ally. I mean, technically, she doesn't work for him, but... Or, they don't work together, but... They're all fighting me, and she killed him. It wasn't me. I had nothing to do with... Look at that. As I said, why am I the only person who doesn't do this? I can be an asshole too, believe it or not. Yeah. Let's just get rid of him. Oh, fuck. I don't even know where the oil even came from. He must have hit something with his body or whatever. Yes, keep trading. I won't win then, actually. Holy shit. Look at that. She canceled her arrow. Bullshit. Look at this. 3 parries in a row. Thank you. GG. Keto the White Widow. Cafeos the Savage. You remember how you felt when you first heard the name Wii? Yeah. I actually liked the code name. I thought, I mean, you could say that the dolphin sounds kind of silly. I thought the Revolution, the Nintendo Revolution sounded lit. I don't know why, what happened to that. That was a lit-sounding name. Like, for pretty much a new line of console, because they always name their console something different, except for the Wii U, which I don't know what the fuck they were doing with that. They had great fucking shit. Like, it's all, you know, Sony's always gonna release PlayStation something. It's just a brand name. It's just how it is. You know Microsoft is always going to release the Xbox something. Or computer, which, you know, I mean, there's no comparison there. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. That is the biggest and oldest example of it is what it is. Nintendo really does that. And I mean, it gives them a little bit of uniqueness, but they gotta change it or some shit. I don't know. I was actually at GameStop, because I go back to GameStop now because Amazon are a bunch of scumbags. I actually went to GameStop and I was talking with the guy, right? And someone approaches the other, some lady approaches the other counter, so the other register, and she says to the guy, and I'm not trying to shit on her for this, but this is the average person, you know what I mean? Like, this is the perspective of someone who is not constantly in the know about games. This is just a random parent who wants to get a game for their kid. And she approaches the person, and again, I'm not shitting on her. She says to the guy, oh, you know, do you guys sell Fortnite? And, you know, there's always that knee-jerk reaction of, lol, did they actually just say that? But then you realize that these people, they don't study games. They don't follow. They don't care. They, you know, lucky for her, you know, Fortnite is free. You know what I mean? Like, if your kid wants Fortnite, you know, you don't have to buy anything extra. That's it. You just download it. And that's what the guy told her, is you just go home, go download it, and that's it. We don't sell it. And, you know, it was pretty cool. I have good experiences at GameStop. I've never once had a bad experience. It's just Amazon had that 20% off. So I was like, oh, that's pretty lit. That's nice. And then, of course, Amazon took it away. Because I guess the program got so big. And now I'm like, well, I mean, I guess that's time to go back to GameStop then. You get like a credit, apparently, that you need to use within 30 or 60 days. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's only a $10 credit, by the way, that I have to pretty much use immediately. So all the games I have at Amazon that I bought them. They can't up the price on something I've already legally doubled down the money for. They can't really do that. But on the flip side, anything I get now, I'll probably get from GameStop. I know I'm going to get Resident Evil. I know I'm going to get Kingdom Hearts. I know I'm going to get Jump Force. I know I'm going to get a couple other games. And I, for fucking one, am not going back, dude. Not once. Forget that shit. I like Amazon. I'm not saying I'll never use it again, but I'm probably not going to use it for video games anymore. They removed the reason to use it. Because that was kind of the whole shtick, is you only end up paying like $58 for a new game. And you end up paying, what was it, 58, right? This is its own place? Wow, it is. You end up paying 55 or 58 or some shit. It was a real nice saving. And it's kind of like, okay, well that, you know, you pay Amazon Prime. If you buy games, you get games. I don't know. I'm not doing that no more. That's the end of that. It sucks, but oh well. Literally, the deal was too good to be true, pretty much. There was actually a lightning sale the other day on Amazon. Right, I just shit talk them. But there was a lightning sale where they sold 8 terabyte hard drives, which are normally like 270 or some shit, for $129. So I grabbed one. You can only get one, but I grabbed one, and I think that was probably a pretty good purchase. I'll set it up. I'm also gonna get an internal 8 tera, I think, just so I can move all my raw video files to that internal. Little fight. It's like cockfighting, but with piggies. I don't know why I don't use this ability more when fighting animals. They don't really do too well in slow-mo. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, animals get fucked up in slow-mo. And then I guess next year what I'll do Or for Christmas, what I'll do is I'll probably get new memory for my computer. I don't even really need a third SSD. I don't think that's necessary at all. Okay. Upgrade damage. Charge duration reduced by 1/4. I mean, yeah. Probably gonna get that. Probably should have got it over paralyzing arrows, but if you think I'm re-rolling at this point, you're sadly mistaken. That's it, I'm done. I'm not re-rolling again. There's no reason to re-roll, honestly. By the time I'm done with this game, I'll probably have cycled my level a few times, which is technically a waste of experience, because I'm going to need that experience for when I go into the DLC. So, ironically, playing this game too much actually technically fucks you over, because that experience that you could have gotten when they raised the level cap, you don't get. They don't level you up based on how many times you cycle levels, which would be at least nice if they stored up a few. But whatever. Finally at Sparta. This is Sparta! Oh, by the way, Ubisoft, keep rewarding me with these delicious points. I love it. Every Ubisoft game I play, I pretty much just walk in and say what up. And I just clean out the fucking store. Because I don't know where I got all these points from. I think they added a bunch of challenges and then they, like, filled it in afterwards. Because I don't remember doing any of this shit. I think they did that for Assassin's Creed 2, because I only ever did one playthrough of that game. Alright, shut up. Alright, see you later. See you in hell, motherfucker. Okay. Oh shit, oops. Damn, you know what? 2009 was such a good year for gaming, man. It's insane how many good games came out that year. Assassin's Creed, Modern Warfare 2, or Assassin's Creed 2, Modern Warfare 2, and Uncharted 2. It was like the year of twos. Every sequel that came out that year was amazing. I'm not even in Sparta, so I don't know what they're talking about. I was on the edge of Sparta. They gave me the achievement credit. This is part of Arcadia. God, Arcadia has to be like one of the biggest locations in this game. And I thought Lakonia was gigantic. Most of it is, to be fair, pretty just empty wilderness. Okay, well, I mean, I should technically ride up north. Let's do that really quickly. Just to make sure, because you never know, there might be something there. Resident Evil 4 I played on the Wii, to go back to that topic. I played Resident Evil 4 on the Wii edition. That was, in my opinion, that's my favorite version of the game. I think that's the best version. The motion control just felt so seamless, because Resident Evil doesn't really have a lot of buttons. It never has had a lot of buttons for its combat until like 6 maybe. But Resident Evil just felt like it was just natural. It felt like it was made for that console, and that was a port. There were a couple Wii games I didn't get to play. A couple. But I played all the big ones. I think the last one I bought before Skyward Sword was Other M. Because at that point I kind of clocked out. I'm like, dude, alright, I got Other M. Let's just play it. And then Other M was just fucking awful in every way. In ways I didn't even know was possible. Like, imaginable. To take a favorite game of mine and just ruin it. It took skill, Sakamoto, let me tell you. To take everything people like about Metroid and pretty much simultaneously shit it all down the toilet, that takes skill, Sakamoto, because there's been bad entries in a lot of franchises, and they don't get hit as hard as that game got hit. That game got basically eradicated. Okay, good. I got it. He's dead. Nice. Oh yeah, and I liked Star Fox, and there pretty much was never a Star Fox for the Wii. That never happened. They said it would happen. It never happened. They moved it to the Wii U, and that didn't do too well. I actually missed that playthrough. I think that was, what, 2016? Can't even remember. It's been out so long. I was going to play it, but, you know, stuff just kind of got in the way, I guess. What the hell's this? Well, I was right. I like how I knew as well that there was going to be something over there. You play a game long enough, I hope I know.
Let's go.
Plus, at the same time, with the whole Wii thing, I was getting into PC gaming. I wanted to play Counter-Strike. Play Warcraft. I was getting into WoW. I think I got into Counter-Strike first. Because I think I played WoW after that. That was like the only thing I had on my Steam for the longest was Counter-Strike Source. And then I got an Xbox 360 at Circuit City right before they went out of business. I still have that same 360 to this day. It never red ringed. I treated it well. I never had a problem with the thing. I love it, man, because I have a lot of good memories with it. It's like my GameCube, pretty much. Mistakes were made. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Fuck bear. She hit the bear. She put the bear on fire. Okay, it died. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay, roll. If I get hit, I gotta roll. How much I cannot wait to upgrade this shit. I mean level 50. I remember I got the 360 because I was going to play with the kids from my middle school. Because that was kind of the plan. And then that plan totally never happened, by the way. At all. Could be worse. So I just played Vesperia. That was it. Was like a whole group of reasons for me to not really care about the league. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Hold on, this is a statue. Okay, there's clearly something here with this statue of Poseidon. Maybe like a thing later. Yeah, Lake Poseidon. There has to be something here. But I'm not here to crack that riddle yet. I think that's looking back on, wait a minute. That all the way over there. Yeah, across the water. Really, it seems a lot closer than what I would expect. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's Argolis. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Well, I've pretty much gone up the East Coast. Only other thing to do is maybe ride around the West. I say we right around the west. How long is this chasm area? All the way down. This is where he was thrown off of. Holy shit. Wait a minute. He was thrown off of this mountain. It's in Lakonia. So he got on a boat and he rode all the way around to Kefalonia? That's extreme, to say the least. But in any event, no point in just looking at a map all day. That's crazy, though. Oh, we're in Arcadia now. Oops, I crossed over. This gigantic fucking region. We have to go south along the road. Spartan leadership. Yeah, I'm not gonna get them. This shit is gonna remain firmly fortified. This, the Pass of the Warriors.
The watch will be vigilant here.
By wolves? Do you even hear what you say sometimes, dude? I like how I can one-shot them, too. Just show up and kill them all. Good times, man. Good old Halo 3. I really do think I'll do that maybe one day. Just to kill time. Watch old E3s. Shit that happened or may have happened and I don't know, just... Hey, we're gonna do this. Okay, cool. When are you gonna do it? Never. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Let's grab this quest while we're here. While we're passing through. Oh my god. All the hype games that ended up being shit, that's what's really gonna be the fucking key of it. Ooh-wee. That's gonna be something else.
Are you Alexios of House Ayad?
I am.
I am Xanthi, Magistrate of Pitana. I have a noble task befitting someone of your high station. My son is to start his military training at the Agogi. My husband is away at war, and I have official business to attend to. Can you escort him for me?
I can escort your
Sure.
son to the camp master.
Good. He'll learn how to be a man like his father and brother, or he'll die trying.
It will be my honor to take him to begin his education as a Spartan.
You are an agent of Zeus.
I don't pretend to know the thoughts of the gods, but I'm happy to guide your son.
My youngest is a dreamer. His head is filled with boyhood stories. He must learn how to serve his nation first, and then his family.
It's not an easy path.
He will find glory as a true Spartan soldier, or die bravely in the attempt. There is no greater way to honor Sparta. You'll find the Ahohi camp southwest of here, near the foothills of the mountains.
That's actually where I'm going
Makarios,
anyway.
come here.
Hello, I'm Alexios.
I am honored to meet you, Eagle Bearer. I can't wait to learn to fight like my brother Theoros, and to hear all your stories of deadly monsters and glorious adventures.
Okay, everything seems right so far.
This way, Alexios. The goal is up in the mountains, so we can train
Training
closer to
days.
Olympus.
We're gonna run there, I guess?
like
Okay, I was
being a
gonna
mercenary?
take a horse.
I do what I must to get by.
My brother said the same thing about being a man in Sparta. We learn to fight, to die for our family and our country. I can't wait.
You love your home, huh?
I do. We are strong and we are free. And any man would happily give his life for his city, his fellow soldiers, and his children.
So how many children do you have?
Oh, no, none. But when I'm older, I'm going to marry Athena, and we'll have the strongest sons.
Well then.
Do you know why a Spartan soldier can lose his helmet or spear without worry? But if he loses his shield, he is punished beyond all measure.
Tell me.
It is because a soldier needs his helmet and spear to defend only himself. But his shield is dearly important for the safety of his brothers and the whole battle line.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. So I guess when I destroy shields, I'm being a huge, colossal dick.
What of your brother?
Theoros? He's the best. He's amazing to watch in the games. He's fast and strong, and he can throw the javelin and discus farther than anyone.
Oh yes.
I'm faster than anyone my age, but Theoros is like Heracles himself.
He sounds like a god made flesh.
He's my hero. He even sings like Orpheus. Do you want to hear me sing? Though mother says I sing like a harpy.
No, that's okay. I'll be glad to meet him.
There you go. So they're actually training right now.
Here, I bring you a new charge, trainer.
Makarios, son of Serios.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to see my brother.
Quiet, boy. No questions. You'll focus on your own lessons and duties, and speak when spoken to.
Yes, sir.
You'll taste dirt and blood here. I'll force you to eat 1,000 bitter lessons to harden you into the bronze shield your city needs.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mistios, you look like you've been in a few scrapes.
A few, yeah.
I don't waste breath describing my exploits, or trying to scare children.
You speak like a Spartan. Let's see if you've learned anything else.
Okay,
Let's give
sure.
these kids a show they'll sing of for years.
They're running. They're scared, dude. Alright, you're fucking... You would... Dude, he's all blood red.
Wow.
He's blood
what a
red and
battle.
covered in
You
poison.
fought
No, it's
like
clean now.
Achilles.
Okay.
You do fight with the strength of the gods.
Okay. Training days complete.
Now that we know you can fight, I have a serious matter to discuss.
Oh,
2 of my older students have gone missing. And I need someone I can trust to find them.
they should know enough to take care of themselves.
Yes. But the world is full of unexpected dangers, and I cannot leave my charges to investigate properly.
I can look for them.
Okay.
Tell me what I need to know. What were their last
What were
orders?
they doing?
I had sent them to a lookout camp, where they were to survive on their own for a few days. It is up to them to treat it seriously. But when I went to check on them, there was no sign.
What dangers did
threats
you
are in
expect
the
them to
area.
face?
The students learned to watch for wolves and bears, but I saw no spoor.
Perhaps a different sort of beast.
Maybe it's a legendary one. I forget
Two
if there's
students
2
who
in
are
this
missing
area.
are called Akamas and Theoros.
Theoros?
Oh, his brother.
Makarios, his brother.
The same. I fear I have failed the magistrate.
I'll look at the campsite and see what I can find.
Okay. Brothers in arms. What happened to the missing student? I wonder if he'll have any choice dialogue for Mount Tarjetos, since, you know. Okay.
A burned patch. Someone dropped a torch in surprise.
Oh, wood. It's the wood that makes it good. I guess somewhere in the tent. Oh no, here we go.
A lost shield.
Blood.
That is a bad omen.
Uh-oh. Or no, maybe that's a cloth. It looks like blood.
Signs of battle.
Were they ambushed by Athenian troops?
He doesn't look much like Makarios or Xanthi. Must be the other boy.
Wait, Xanthi was the mother. She wouldn't be out here, would she? Did I miss something? There it is.
A trail. Someone ran towards the mountain heights. Could be Theoros.
Okay. He's on Mount Tarjetos. He's hiding in the Cave of Sorrow. Oh, well, glad we know this already. Holy shit. Alright. Immediately we know where to go. Oh man. I'll probably finish this game before I do that.
Found him.
I think that would be pretty cool.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Oh, what kind of shit do you take me for, dude? Let's get in it. Where are these fucks? Whoops! Not scared of these fucking... Who are they? Who the fuck are they? What? Oh, well, he's dead.
God,
Alright,
please untie me.
hold on, I gotta get the fucking... What? I didn't mean to do that. I push up sometimes. I don't know if I'm, like, sliding it or something. Alright, we'll free him.
I knew my gratitude, warrior. I was certain I would not see another day.
What's your name?
Theoros.
Okay.
Your brother worships you, and will be overjoyed to see you.
Makarios. Has the time come for him to join the Agogi already?
Yes, he already studies with trainer Iatrocles.
Curse all of Olympus. He isn't ready for this.
The world is tough, but if we look out for those we love, we can shield them from at least a little harm.
I do not know that I can face my brother. All my brothers, again.
Of course you can. Makarios worships you, but you can use that love to fuel your bravery and defeat your fear. Retrieve your shield from where you left it, and return to the Agogi. Soon, you'll embrace your brother again.
Thank you, my friend. I will. Please, tell my mother that her sons will do the family proud.
Good. I'm glad he's gonna stick with it. Alright, so now we gotta go all the way back and talk to her about her sons. There's no viewpoints nearby, are there? Oh, shit. Oh, I've been up here. Let me go get this viewpoint then across the way. Not that it's still pretty far. I mean, everything's pretty far if you want to look at it a certain way. But, I mean, I might as well clean up some of these extra areas. Oh, shut the fuck up. I hate when AI gets sassy with me. You know who you are. You're a bitch boy. I just saved your ass. What the fuck am I doing? Honestly, I would like another Assassin's Creed to probably be set pretty recently after Bayek. I think that would be pretty cool. Because we get to see more of how the Order evolves and adapts. But I mean, here we go again. This is the second game that's set as a vast prequel. And they already kind of opened it up that this shit has happened before. Because the Cult of Cosmos has already kind of been at it for a while now. This is not new. It's not like they just formed or anything. They've been at it for quite some time. So, I mean, the plot very well could go onward that, you know, the Cult of Cosmos, when did they form exactly then? When did whatever would become the Templars, when did they form? I just want to know, like, what is the definitive date we're sticking with? Because every time we seem to go further and further back. To be fair, though, the Order of the Ancients, they didn't really say how it formed. They just sort of said it existed. This is like the earliest thing that I could even consider to be some form of formation. Because they're clearly not very good at what they do. I mean, you could technically argue that none of the Templars are. But you know what I kind of mean. They're clearly not just figuring out this whole world, like, control shit. Do we have anything nearby? Who even knows what's down here? I mean, let's be real here. Okay, let's go over here and do this. Wonder if we can find the exact cliff where he was thrown off of. Yeah, both of them were thrown off of. It's gotta be somewhere here.
I don't want to be spotted.
What's over here? They're all over on that side of the quarry, it looks like. Nothing too major. Okay, we have our 2 captives. We have our treasure. Where's the last treasure? Looks like we have a city down there. Is that the city I'm supposed to go to, I think? Yes. No, get your ass the fuck over here. No. I wasn't sure. I just didn't want to take the chance. Okay. Hit this guy. And hit this guy. Instant kill. This guy has no clue that any of that happened. I killed a captain outright. No, I fucking didn't charge it. God damn it. Okay. Only caused him great dishonor. I'm having a rough time right now. Get him out. You're here. Someone else coming? Oh shit, yes. Oh fuck. Fuck me, I'm gonna die. These guys get like diffusion poison arrows. Which is kind of bullshit. Whatever. Go. Is it even worth using a heavy? Or using an overpower? I don't really think so. I got a shit ton of charge off of him. Oh, it's a... Oh boy, another poison drinker. Seems like that's a fun recreational activity. They literally pushed me with a shoulder tackle. I don't know how that poisons you, but whatever. I've seen weirder shit in this game, but okay. Namely, animals and people glitching in and out of land. That's I mean, that's funny glitches though. I like those. Those are always my favorite glitches in the game. If you could have something like that, you can make fun of that shit. From someone else. That was quick. Yeah, do your duty as a good Spartan and murder other Spartans. This game is really weird, like, factional sort of lore. I could see how this game could have been two stories of two assassins from Athens and Sparta working together or whatever. But they do weird shit with the lore in this game, because it's like, oh, I'm helping Sparta, of course I'll help Sparta. And then like 5 minutes later, I'm killing all the Spartan troops. Okay, where is it? Okay, it's inside there. Video games. Whoops! Okay, let me check something really quick. Okay, we're good. Just want to make sure I have enough recording space. Okay, let's go cycle around, I guess. And that was the port, so I'm not going to go there. I have plenty of time to wait before I go there. Whoop! Oh, there's two of them in here. God damn it. Is that it? Okay, where's the obvious treasure chest I'm running by? Okay. Oh no, it's not a treasure chest, it's an Ostraka. Okay. Well, we know there's nothing over here that I haven't already gone to. We'll go down here. I really do wonder, like, if there's anything, like, along the entire mountain. It would be such a pain to check. I'm honestly just going to check it later on my own time, because it would be such a pain to have to go up and down the ridge like that. I'm just not even willing to do it right now. I think that that's kind of silly of me, and that's also a waste of time. So, I mean, the last thing I'll do is I want to try to get to level 50 before I end this session. So I'm just going to try to focus heavily on leveling up. Because I do want to hit level 50, so that way I can finally upgrade my gear, and we can, you know, put an end to all that bullshit. So we'll should we turn in the quest, maybe? Yeah, let's turn in the quest first. Never mind. Turn in the quest. We'll go back to Daphne, or Daphne, or whatever her name was. We'll turn in that quest. We'll turn in as many quests as we can, pretty much. God damn. I want no part of that. Okay. Both your boys are doing well. They'll be great Spartans. More cannon fodder. Sounds good.
What do you have to share with me, Misthios?
Makarios is well placed at the Agogi. The trainer, Iatrocles, will be a hard taskmaster. But he will grow strong and brave.
God's willing, he'll find a way to endure and thrive. It is not easy to send one's heart into the world.
He's eager and bright. And he has Theros there to guide and inspire him. They will support each other.
You demonstrate the wisdom of Athena, Eagle Bearer. You are a blessing to this family. There are several in the region who could benefit from your presence, Eagle Bearer. Help them, inspire them, and I'll reward you.
Give me their names.
Okay.
The farm owner, Laniki, as well as several of the town's important women, Zita, Damia, and Zevkso.
Who is this farm owner?
Laniki runs the farm for her family. Recently, it has been underperforming. She blames the gods and believes the land is cursed. But I wonder if she's too quick to punish her ilotes.
Okay, what about
What does
Zita?
Zita need?
Her daughter, Zoferas, is as wild and headstrong as an untamed filly. Zita constantly prays for guidance, but I suspect Zoferas needs a more grounded hand to direct her.
What should I know about
Okay.
Damia?
She has two precocious children who rule the roost in the Agora. They reduce their tutors to tears and stir up the other age mates.
What the
She is
fuck?
hoping
Aren't they
you can
Spartan
instill
tutors?
some respect in them.
Okay, and
What
what should
can
I
you
know
tell me about
about
Zevkso?
Her
Zeu?
husband is off
Oh,
training for
forget
war,
it, I'm never
and she
pronouncing that.
specifically requested an audience with you for help with something quite personal.
Ooh. Whatever
I'll
happened
find
to
them and see what they
romancing
want of me.
people?
May the Dioscuri watch over your path.
The last chick I wanted to romance tried to literally kill me. Come on. So close, man. So close. Let's help some of these people. Oh, they're all over the place. Motherfucker. Wait, I only see 3. Am I blind? A godless blight, that's her land. Sacred favors. ambition. I don't know where the other ones are. Maybe you have to do them one at a time or something? I don't know, whatever. Let's just go ahead and go out to this town. Soa. Okay, is that it? Just another town on the outskirts of Sparta, I'm guessing. Okay, so we see everyone now. So we have ambition. Not my mother's daughter. Treasury. Yeah, so these are all Lakonia missions, it sounds like. I guess we might as well get ambition. Why not? Might as well grab it, I guess. Start grabbing these quests. All I need to do is maybe like 1 or 2 of them. And that's it, I'm level 50.
Grandfather was a true hero. Maybe one day, they'll sculpt a statue of me.
Tomb of Leonidas. So everyone knows he's alive now. He was thrown off, but he's alive, and he's also the grandchild of Leonidas.
You better have a good reason for being here.
We Spartans stand together, so here I am.
Yes.
I play this
Spartan
card when it
blood
helps.
matters most.
Looks like this victory will bring you glory.
The rewards of skill and effort.
It's the Spartan way.
From slave to general. Bathing in the blood of this war while our leaders stuff their faces and preen.
The Polemarchos believe it's an easy victory.
I will end this war in my favor.
Polemarchos.
Strategy.
Athenian
Yes,
Polemarchos are paralyzed with indecision. They serve too many masters.
Making them slow to react.
And that's where you come in. Infiltrate their forts.
Oh,
and kill their
God.
Polemarchos. I need the way clear for my troops.
I'll do my part. Consider the commander is already dead.
Bring me their Athenian seals as proof.
This is kind of fucked up, because they could have let me collect Polemarch symbols this whole time. And instead, they wait until you go to the cities and then tell you, yeah, go start collecting these. Yeah, I'm not a fan of a quest like that. That could have been done better. Whatever. It's not the biggest crime in the world, but that could have been better. Because think of all the Athenian captains and all the shit I've killed up to this point, and only now do they bother to tell me, oh, and let me acquire these symbols. Because otherwise you clear the quest right away at this point. I'm level 49. You know how much shit I've killed? I'm not farming that. I'm not even going to worry about this dumb shit. Forget it. Moving on. I should have figured there was a counterpart. But even then, this area is still reasonably high level anyway. You can't get here early in the game like you can Athens. Okay, what do we have up here on the cliff? Oh, it's the rebellious teenager, whatever it was.
Oh, Ira and Aphrodite, please grant my daughter the virtue of obedience? Eagle Bearer, you bless this temple with your presence. If I may ask, I'm having a little problem.
I'm not the problem. I'm a Spartan. You keep at home supervising farmers while I could be out in the world finding adventure. You give my brothers the chance to explore. Why not me?
An explorer, are you?
So you're the eagle bearer everyone's been talking about. I hope you live up to your reputation. I'm Zoferas.
Could you please educate my daughter to behave as a Spartan woman should?
If both you and
Sure.
Zoferas agree, I'll train your daughter to be a fine Spartan. Beginning with her physical strength, of course. It's the only way she can keep your household safe and prosperous.
The eagle bearer is right, Mater. Spartan women must be strong.
You can call me Alexios.
I suppose if the Eagle Bearer says it. All right. Train my daughter as you see fit.
Let's begin your training with running. Try to keep up.
But Spartans never run. Only cowards do. Why should I train in running?
So you can outmaneuver people? Oh, here we
Long
go.
legs mean you'll thrust your spear with more force.
And yours do seem very strong.
Oh,
Through the
yeah.
theater to the entrance of the Dromos. Last one there's a wounded goat.
No clue where that is. What the fuck? Alright, see you later. Such a perk to be able to jump off of shit, take no damage. So basically, we're gonna give her the D, and then she'll listen to her mother. I think that's gonna backfire, but you know what? At least it's funny. Why are there two horses here? I just want to rob that temple, by the way.
Glad you could make it.
I'll get you next time.
Now we'll race horses, but not like they do in the athletic games. We'll make our own course.
Horses? Why should I bother with those filthy beasts? We have Elotes for that.
Horses are beasts of muscle and power. You'll never understand until you hold one between your thighs.
Well, when you put it that way, ride on.
Okay.
Race to the bridge south of
This
Sparta.
is the hidden love option.
Ready? Go!
Wait, what's she doing? Where'd she go? Hello? I wonder if she pathed her way around to the right and I'm gonna get cut off because I don't know. And because you can't move that quickly inside of a city. Which is, of course, always excellent. Well, I mean, I got here first. What the fuck is she doing? I don't know what path she took. She's not even close. Holy shit.
Off we go.
She's actually kind of like weaving back and close. Holy shit.
Never
Well,
thought
I'm
I'd
gonna go
find
meet up
myself
with her.
back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
Okay, well, she's gotta go first, apparently. Nope. No.
And that's how you master a beast.
That was more speed than mastery.
How are my lessons so far, Zoferas?
Not bad. But why did you decide to teach me anyway? Don't you have more exciting things to do? Treasures to find, tyrants to depose.
Yeah, I'm a little tired of that. It's time to do some... Oh, wow. Look at this. Both work.
If no one taught, people would live alone in their ignorance. By sharing knowledge, we grow closer together.
I might like to get closer.
Do you have a suggestion for
Oh.
our next bit of training?
There's a place I found in the southern hills with a wonderful view. Will you go there with me?
I like the view already, but let's go.
So, does that bird follow you everywhere?
Icaros. Yes, he likes to keep an eye on me. Are you jealous?
If you don't mind being watched, I don't either. Did Zeus give you any
Okay.
special powers? You know, Achilles got invulnerability, Heracles the strength of a god.
If you know the old stories, you know what Zeus is especially good at.
Dude, this is just fucking non-stop
Call
flirting.
me Pandora.
What is this? Red tree? Oh, sorry. Tag, you're it.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning to understand you, Alexios.
Are you? Tell me, who do you think I am?
You answer my questions with such passion and authority. You like being in charge, don't you?
You might be right. But really, why did you bring me out here?
I thought we could continue with some more intensive training, Alexios. If you've got some energy left.
Ooh.
Well then,
Yeah.
let's begin our advanced lessons.
Some private advanced lessons. And of course we see nothing because this is, you know, amazing. Not my mother's daughter. Well, I am so close. I'm like a third off. That didn't really get me too much. I guess we'll do, let me go get the viewpoint. Let me go do the stuff inside the city. Because I need to be able to get that.
Yeah!
Okay.
Watch where you're going!
This is awful. I don't know what kind of pathing this game uses sometimes, but sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's so-so. Like, they wanted to do some real roundabout method. I'm just gonna ride straight to it. Nothing's stopping me.
Hello.
I don't know, I might have to cut this soon anyway. Oh boy, whatever. If I don't hit 40, if I don't hit 50 today, I'll probably play later today then. I'll probably render for like a couple hours just to relax. And I'll probably play later tonight. Because I can hit 50 no problem. It's just I kind of gotta stop right now. So we'll get this, and I guess I'll call it here then. Alright. Very nice. Well, we made good progress at the bare minimum. We're pretty much mostly done with Lakonia, I want to say. Probably have like another... There's a couple side quests, you know, a couple of things in this area, and then I think we're done with Lakonia, so maybe like one more session of being in this area and I'll finish it up. Then I guess maybe we should move on to Messania. And Arcadia, oh god, it's still a large fucking chunk. We'll try to piecemeal it and take it bit by bit, I guess. So, alright.